And building up to moments like these, I just click and realize I've made a perfect decision. I wouldn't say perfect, I've made the right decision. Good morning and welcome to my channel. CLFurlong here, and we are all about running, lifestyle and everything in between. And today is an absolute beautiful morning. It is a stunner, and it is the first run post the 2 Bays trail run. And I must just say, that run, it was a surprise. It went well, way better than I expected. And I'm currently feeling pretty good too. I do have a physio session today. Gonna do this recovery run, maybe 3 to 5K. We'll see how we go, just to see how things are going. But that run, it was just wow. So I want to talk about that a little bit today. I'm going to talk about how I'm feeling, and also I'm going to allude to you around some of the goals that I want to be doing for this year with my running. Let's get into it. But first, we run. This is incredible. So good. So good. I mean, look at this. This is just wow. Look at this. Yeah. So good, so good. I'm actually very emotional for a number of reasons. Just so happy for a lot of reasons. The run went well, this run went well, the recovery, the 2 Bays went well after that roller coaster of training. And I'm just in a very happy place right now. Smile. My headspace is in places I just never thought it would be. Just in happy places, simply because I'm not stressed, I'm not worried, I'm not frantically jumping between so many things, and I'm just focused on the prize, on the things that I'm going for. And I know I'm only really week 2 into taking a chance on me, but wow. I'm not saying it's been very easy, and it's not what I've expected either, but whew, it's just a run like this, perfect weather, just getting out, cruising, and just reflecting on all the work, all the stuff I've been doing in my running, and building up to moments like these. I just click and realize I've made a perfect decision. I wouldn't say perfect, I've made the right decision. Anyway, I'm just very happy, and I wanted to share that. All right, so this recovery run has just been solid. I've just done 4K, feeling super good. Was a little wobbly here and there, and I was thinking maybe I'll just do 3, but with the emotions that I've just been feeling, I wanted to be out a little longer, so I made it to 4K, and no pain, feel good. Definitely feeling a little little tight here and there, but back is good, legs are great. Just injury wise, I don't think anything's there. Running wise, feel super strong, all things considered, after that 28K. And look, I know all this can change very quickly, but right now, if I could just kind of capture this, which it'll be on film, everything is just so very pleased by that. And you're probably all thinking, well, Chris, you wanted to talk about how I went in the run and talk about what's to come and all that jazz. Well, the 2 Bays, that run, it was, I mean, I briefly described it, but I didn't have any expectation of smashing or, you know, to be honest, I thought it was going to be a tough struggle. Now, it was tough, but it wasn't a struggle. And I think what I have learned was understanding where I could really tap into putting a bit of a throttle on and holding back, but also I fueled so much better in this. I was using some 32 GI chews. Basically, I had 4 of those. I had a banana, I had some salt snacks, plenty of fluids, and tailwind as well. So well fueled, well managed, and I think the difference here was also that run. We were kicked off in waves. Usually we all run it together, and there was about 500 runners. So we were in wave 11, so almost the final wave, and it gave us a good 10-minute gap of other people being around. Meaning, when I was wanting to do a lot of downhill stuff, there wasn't people in the way. I didn't have to worry about trying to overtake, and it took a lot of that stress out of it. So it enabled me to probably, put that extra 10 minutes on top of what I was doing. So it was great. Carla, I'm so proud of her. I mean, she has trained way less than me. She hasn't come off the back of a marathon, and she's come out and she's pulled us through. And I think what was beautiful was we did that, we did the first 21k, 24k. I was probably pulling us along. Carla was always pulling us up the hills, but I was out front, and then the final 5k, maybe, Carla brought us home strong and solid. And we also did a little sprint finish at the end, coming in at the perfect time together with about a 2-3 minute PB. So super good. And which kind of leads on to the next thing, which is some of the goals that I want to be focusing on this year. And there'll be a broader video on this across the entirety of everything, but I want to give you guys a glimpse of what that's looking like for running. And this year, there's probably a lot of things that I want to achieve and want to do, but I think, oh jeepers, it's getting a bit bright. But I think if I come back to what I want to really achieve is I want to have a better foundation. I want to have a better base. And what I mean by that is, at the moment, my base runs are 5k. I want to be able to pull out a 10k, just casually, just easily. And I can do that already. But what I mean is, like, if I'm going to go out and do an average run, I want to be able to do a 10k run. And there's a bit more to this than just saying I want to be out and go out and do 10k. What I want to be able to do is run more, work less, right? And there's a bit of a pun there, because no, I'm not working as much this year, but I think also what I'm trying to say is I don't want to be getting out, pushing myself and tiring myself. So focusing really on bringing down my heart rate and really just running slow, running casual, but being able to just do it with no worries. And really building that base, because later in the year I'm going to be doing my first ultra, right? And I want to have that strong base for the entirety, so when I do start to do that peak training part of the year, that I've got a good base to come off. Because usually this time of the year, between now and June, I kind of dip down, and I don't want to dip down. I want to be strong and solid and really focus on strength. And then some of the other goals that I want to try and do is I want to do half marathon every month this year. Whether it's a race, whether it's a training run, whatever it is, I want to just get a half marathon done every single month this year, which I think is doable. And I haven't really set around time goals or PBs yet. I think that's going to play out as I go, but those are the main things. And I'll probably have a bit time to think about it, and I'll release it in the full goals for the year video for everything. But yeah, bit of a sneak peek. Let's have a look at this recovery run, see how we've gone, and go have some breakfast. I think there was a few moments here where I kind of jumped up in heart rate, simply just because I was getting a bit into it. Had to slow down as well, just because I was so excited. 4.03 kilometers, average heart rate 149, pace was 5:59, way too fast, but I think I was just so happy and feeling strong, and I had to slow down there. It was, yeah, bit dangerous, but a lot of fun. Yeah, so we've done all right in this run. This was very beautiful. Heart rate, cadence trending down actually, interesting. And performance, peaking, nice. Absolutely solid run, absolutely solid. Feeling good, really do appreciate everyone being here. And this year, I mean, I just feel alive. I feel great, and it's because I have taken control of things. And I'm not saying I've got everything together. I'm just saying that I'm very happy and my headspace is in a place where it needs to be in order for me to be able to bring out my best. And I don't think, yeah, wow, I'm just so happy. We'll leave it as that. All right, thanks for being here. Really do appreciate it. So jump around, have a look at some of the other videos that I've got here. I'm doing stuff around reselling. I'm going to be doing stuff around building my business and my podcast. And of course, I've got all the running. So stick around, make sure you hit that subscription button if you haven't subscribed. Hit the notification bell too. Otherwise, like, comment, do the whole shebang, and hustle. Ciao.